Our Chase team has reached Mark Petros in Calgary. He's the owner of Nick's Steakhouse and Pizza, and he is preparing to implement that vaccine passport system at his restaurant today. Mark, I know you're set to open in about 30 minutes or so. What was the biggest challenge when you opened those doors for yourself and your staff this morning?
We're not sure how long it'll take to check everyone's ID and make sure the vaccine is there because it's going to match their photo ID. Like, we've never done this, and we're going to try it, and we're going to do it because we believe in it.
So what are you asking people for then when they want to come and have lunch, say, in your restaurant?
Well, they got to show us their government-issued photo ID as well as proof of vaccine. So, yesterday I printed mine off on the website, and it was very easy to do. And that's what we'll be looking for, something like that. And if people don't have the proof of vaccine or a medical exemption or the fact that they had a vaccine within the last 2 weeks, then we'll just not let them in.
Yeah, we've heard about people printing off, fake vaccine kind of information. You have no way of checking for that, though, right?
I have no way of checking for it unless it looks like it was handwritten. Otherwise, I don't know. Don't know what we're going to do. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yes. What were the bridges you already crossed with your staff? What did you tell them? What kind of conversations? What questions did they ask?
Well, safety is our top priority for our staff and our customers. And over the weekend, since this was announced, we heard from just almost every customer came in and said, "Is all of your staff vaccinated, fully vaccinated? Are they going to be fully vaccinated?" And so we have told our staff, we said, everyone needs to be vaccinated if they're not. And there was only a couple that there was some resistance. They didn't want to comply. And I said, well, they won't be working here until they do comply. Yeah.
And so, you talk about safety of your customers. What about safety of your staff too? If somebody comes in, some, bigger person comes in and says, well, I'm coming in to your restaurant.
Well, then we phoned the police. We already have that. I wrote down some guidelines for us. Yeah. That we're not here to fight with people. We're just here to try to keep everyone employed, try to keep everyone safe, and we hope everyone complies, because I have a number of younger people that works the front desk, and I don't want them to be berated. So for the next week or so, it'll be me at the front door. Yeah. Checking ID, because I'm leery. I have no idea how this is going to go.
You're probably a good plan to have you at the front. I mean, you're the owner. You could have those conversations with people that perhaps you've even had in your restaurant before. If they're not vaccinated, you can come back. You're welcome. Have you kind of practiced that stuff in your head?
Oh yeah, I haven't slept since Friday night.
Oh my goodness.
I try to sleep, but this is such a huge issue. It's very divisive in society for the people who believe in the vaccine and those that don't. And I'm not here to tell anyone that they're right or wrong. It's just, this is what we're doing here. And, we just feel this is the right steps to take.
And have you also not been able to sleep because it's been tough financially?
Well, it's been the last 16 months, 18 months has been the worst we've ever had in 42 and a half years. However, I'm hoping when people realize that if they're vaccinated, they can come out, they can come and enjoy themselves, and we're going to be, we are a safe environment for them to come to. Hopefully people will support not only us, but other small businesses and other restaurants.
And how important is that in the grand scheme of things, you think, as a business owner, to get out of this pandemic, to, put it all behind us?
Well, I think for us to move forward, we need everyone to get vaccinated. That's what I believe, wrong. And for society, for the world to move forward, we need everyone to get the vaccine. However, I'm not trying to, tell other people what to do. It's just, this is what I believe, and this is what I feel, and this is what, almost all my customers, they feel the same way.
You know what, Nick? Mark. It's Nick's Steakhouse and Pizza. Who's Nick?
Well, that's my father. He started this 42 years ago, and I bought the business with my wife 21 years ago. So for half the time I've owned it. But Nick is my dad, and he's going to be here shortly. But he's 86.
Fantastic. You know what? Say hello to your dad for us. 86. He made it through the pandemic. He started a business. It's still going. That's all great news. What's the best thing on your menu there, Mark?
Well, we're Nick's Steakhouse and Pizza, and we win awards for our steak and our pizza every year, so I'd say steaks and pizzas.
All right. I want to thank you for your time. I really hope you have a great day with this passport and that everything goes smoothly for you. That's Mark Petros. He is the owner of Nick's Steakhouse and Pizza in Calgary.